And now I'm joined by WTIU producer John Winninger and Terre Haute Mayor Duke Bennett. Welcome.
Good to be here.
Appreciate having you guys here. We're at the Clabber Girl Museum. And John, you've recently done a documentary about Terre Haute.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about Clabber Girl and the significance it has in Terre Haute.
Getting into the history of the town, Clabber Girl was here for many, many years before, it was like the anchor of the downtown in the Holman family. And we get into that in the documentary. It's just a fascinating place. I love history, so it's a good thing that I like my work, I guess.
Now, when you were doing the documentary and talking to various people in Terre Haute, were they ready and willing to talk about Terre Haute?
Sensed, as many of our docs do, a lot of pride people have in their community. They're very proud of Terre Haute, the heritage. They kind of say tongue-in-cheek, well, we had our brothels, but that's gone. But everything is, they're very positive and upbeat about the city, and mayor should be very proud. I'm sure it's going to be, it's a growing city. The Union Hospital thing at the end of the show, just a phenomenal place. Huge complex.
You're teasing us a little bit about what we're going to see in the documentary, and again, it's August 30th on WTIU. You brought a little footage with you that we can check out?
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
Okay.
I love living in Terre Haute because of the community feel. It is a great place to live. People support each other, take care of each other. It's a comfortable, happy place to be.
I would be busier here going to events in town than I would ever be if I were living in New York City. There's so much to do here and so many interesting things to learn and experience.
I've visited probably 40 different countries. There's no place like home. Terre Haute is the place that is dearest to my heart. But there's a feeling here of community that doesn't always exist every place.
It's a real city. It's not a suburb and it's not a gated community. It has people of every economic level in it, and you have a chance to mingle with all kinds of people.
This community was founded kind of as a sort of pit stop that people found and loved. Terre Haute means, it's a high ground. And so somewhere along the way, whether it was on the railroads or whether it was along the Wabash, this became a resting spot, and then people fell in love with it.
Well, the image that we've tried to get away from for years is, of course, steeped in our history of being a crossroads city. A place where people are moving through and often engaging in vice on their way. 5 or 10 years from now, I hope to see us continuing down the path that we've already started on, with more people living downtown, with more specialty shops that reflect our unique local character, with more entertainment and arts venues.
It offers people a quieter way of life, just a good place to live, to raise your families, and to take advantage of all of the things that are available here.
It's kind of the heart of the Midwest.
Now, Mayor Bennett, that was a really neat look at the city of Terre Haute and talking to a lot of people. What do you think this documentary is going to mean when the people of Terre Haute actually see it?
Well, as John had mentioned, there's so much history about Terre Haute, and I think sometimes people forget about that history, but we need to bring it back alive. And a lot of people have been working very hard in this community. Clabber Girl's a great example to kind of bring this back. This was the place, back in the old days, and now people can come in here, walk through it, see it, kind of relive history. But it's just so much bigger than that. It's spurred a lot of other ideas and things in our community to remember all those good things that have happened in the past. We may never be like that again, and we talked about the negative stuff, but you reinvent yourself. And I think this brings back a lot of nostalgia and pride and just community involvement of what can we do for the next generation. And so I'm excited just because we've packaged it together here, and I think people are really going to find it interesting, educational, and just exciting to be a part of it.
And it sounds like there's a lot of projects being done in Terre Haute to kind of draw people back in or have people stay longer lengths of time, maybe students after they graduate. And tell us a little bit about some of the future projects and how the Riverscape project is coming along.
Well, Indiana State's a big economic engine here, but the students typically go home on the weekends. And so that's always been a thing that we've wanted to do. How do you keep those students here? Then when they graduate, how do we get them jobs in Terre Haute? So that's always, every politician, every mayor has to fight those battles. But I think what's important is what are we doing to try to make our infrastructure and our community look good and have amenities about it that you want to be a part of Terre Haute. And I think the Children's Museum is a great example. That'll be opening up here next month. It's going to be, 10 times what we've ever had before, but I think it'll be a draw to the community. We've got the new Terre Haute Rex baseball team that set, it's just amazing what the attendance was this year. Baseball's back in Terre Haute. And just every little thing like that that you can add to the mix makes us more diverse. You reach out to more people, you hit on more of those hot buttons they might have of things they're interested in. It's people are reinvesting in Terre Haute is really what the bottom line is, and it'll keep people here and draw new ones in.
Well, Mayor Bennett, thank you so much for being here today. And John,
You bet.
really look forward to the documentary.
I'm so glad it's done.
The documentary, Our Town, Terre Haute, is
Right.
going to air on WTIU 8 o'clock on,
the 30th.
on
That's the
August
premiere.
30th.
Yep.
Okay, excellent. Looking forward to that.